This model review is of the Revell 1957 Chevy Convertible and is 1/25th scale, and shows you the finished product there. A lot of chrome from the 50s, and some of the other detailed box art showing you the interior. Let's have a look. First of all, here we have the glass for the windshield, some of the lights, thin little tires, there are a lot of parts in this box. And here's the main body. There's a lot of nice surface detail here. There's a few mold lines that could be sanded down, but otherwise no flashing. So it does have the hard top that you could put on, some seats, dashboard. Here's the floor with the back seat molded in, side walls, the doors, interior doors, some of the engine parts, white wall for the wheels. This is for having the top down, spare wheel, steering wheel. Definitely going to see some chrome parts here, and it looks like you have a few different parts. The rim for the windshield. The problem with the way that some of these things are molded is that when you cut off the sprue, cut the part off the sprue, you now have this white part or grey part depending on what plastic is used, and it's no longer chrome, so it often has to be resprayed anyway. So we'll have to see how much we can take off there. There definitely are a lot of parts in this model. Here's some engine parts, radiator, fan, suspension. Very nicely molded. I don't see much flashing, and there's some mold lines, but not very obvious. Parts for the wheels, some additional engine parts, transmission. Here's the chassis. A lot of surface detail, all nicely molded. Probably have to sand that out. Some additional body parts, exhausts, rear axle, suspension, and all the extra parts here. So here's the main engine block. And other suspension parts. Here's the hood. And exhausts. The hubcaps. Okay. And definitely some more chrome parts. For example, the whole front. Windshield wipers. Okay, let's have a look here. instructions. Here are the decals. These are very nicely printed. Okay, instructions on how to build the engine. And block going together. Fan. All the headers going on. You can either do a stock or custom option if you can do a supercharger. Putting the subframe, placing the engine on it. Exhausts. And some of the drivetrain, wheels. And you do have some options here as to what you'd like to paint here. And then the dashboard. And putting the body on the chassis. The remaining parts going on, including the spare wheel and rear assembly that all goes on the back. And you can either do the stock or custom option. And then the hood. Looks like that is you're able to open that. Then the front glass. Windshield wipers. And either leaving it open, which I think will be very nice so you can see the interior easier, or you can put the top on. Some of the painting instructions, as well as decals, or you could do it dark color with the fire. That does look nice. Well, a lot of parts, lots of details. That looks like a good model.